Somebody say Wolverine rumor show coming to the MCU. Let's go. There's apparently a rumor of an MCU Wolverine Anthology show. Let's find out what's going on with this. Apparently it's coming from Charles Murphy. Ladies and gentlemen, just saw this pop up on Twitter and I'm literally out of breath. I am pretty freaking excited about it. So let's get on into the theater here and check it out. Here's like some of my mentions. Not what we're looking for. Let's get to the profile here. Retweeted this from Charles. Okay. Whoa. Murphy'sMultiverse.com. If you don't know, I do consider Charles to be one of the best in the game when it comes to scooping insider information, etc., etc. He's reporting this as a rumor. Let's see what it's all about. All right. Here we go. First time reading this. Whew, literally out of breath. Rumor. Wolverine Anthology series in development for Disney+. It's been a few months since the Illuminati revealed that the X-Men are potentially making their return under the title The Mutants. We haven't heard anything about the franchise and Marvel Studios' plans for them since. Well, the latest rumor may be hinting at the return of one icon, Wolverine. Hugh Jackman made Logan one of the central figures of the 20th Century Fox franchise. It was uncertain if Kevin Feige would try to take a unique approach and leave him out since the character has been synonymous with the actor. Well, the hashtag show reports that Marvel Studios is in early development on a Wolverine-centric Disney Plus show. Now, the thing that makes it rather interesting is that they claim the series will be an anthology series. The first season aims to adopt the iconic Weapon X story and generally act as his origin within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The project is in very early stages of development, so there's no talent attached in any way. That hashtag show does believe they might be aiming to reveal something during this year's D23 event. It's a rumor for now, so we have to take it with a grain of salt. Still, it would be a creative approach. Wolverine has lived a long time, as teased in X-Men Origins Wolverine. They could use this formula to introduce the character and explore parts of his history that weren't the spotlight of the X-Men franchise. We'll see if Wolverine will continue to keep the spotlight in future ventures, or if he might take a backseat for some time. So the source on this is the hashtag show, not Charles Murphy. Charles Murphy is reporting about it. And actually, it's not even Charles. It's on his website. Now I feel like extra silly. This is coming from Joseph Abril. And kudos to Joseph on the article. Quick work. Saw this pop up on Murphy'sMultiverse.com. I do like the people over at Murphy'sMultiverse.com. Now, guys, let's get into some speculation about this, okay? Holy mother flippin' pearl. This is insane news. Lines up with some of the things that we've been hearing with regards to Wolverine rumors. One of the things we heard was that Chris Evans and him coming back to play or to do a couple of projects as Captain America was not for anything actually in the post-Endgame timeline as the Steve Rogers character that we have seen before. And instead, we heard some rumors that a couple of the appearances, or maybe at least one of the appearances, would be for a Wolverine either movie or project where younger Captain America would be hanging out with younger Logan. And if we're doing an anthology series on Disney Plus and the Disney Plus shows are things that the actors really, really like doing, I think it could make sense for Chris Evans to come help out this new Wolverine project, particularly if the first season is indeed going to be the Weapon X program. Okay, so let's stop for a second and explain why Captain America being in the Wolverine origin story would make a lot of sense considering some of the things that have been happening in Marvel Comics. Now, back in the day, it was originally conceived that the Weapon X program was all about mutants. It was all just basically focused completely on mutant super soldiers. However, when Grant Morrison back in the day took over in the new X-Men run, he sort of retconned this into making the X represent 10 rather than anything to do with mutants, and indicated that the Weapon Plus program was a program that started with Steve Rogers and ended up getting to Wolverine, creating a sort of link between Wolverine and Captain Captain America. And in fact, there's been a lot of history in Marvel Comics that showed that Captain America and Wolverine were fighting in certain wars together, World War II and some other wars like that. Now, a lot of that is sort of fuzzy. I'm pulling from memory with some of this comic book information, so forgive me if I'm getting some of that wrong. But I know for sure that some of that has been established in Marvel Comics to create the Weapon Plus program. And rumors that initially started when we started hearing about connections between the Black Widow movie and Falcon and the Winter Soldier made it seem like it was possible the Weapon Plus program with characters like Omega Red and the Red Guardian tying to characters like U.S. Agent and Steve Rogers before him could leave a spot for a character like Logan. And frankly, this would just be amazing, guys, if we got an anthology series that showed Wolverine starting with that origin, and then maybe you sprinkle in some Steve Rogers in there explaining how Wolverine is another extension of the Weapon Plus program, of the Super Soldier program that we're seeing sort of be explored in Falcon the Winter Soldier, Black Widow, and potentially in other things moving forward like She-Hulk. I think it would make a lot of sense and sort of create this huge web of connective tissue for all of these different characters. So yeah, guys, it's just a little rumor that we're getting a Wolverine anthology series, but in my mind, it's lining up with a lot of other rumors that we are hearing and make me really believe that this is the route they're going to go with Logan, and possibly that this is something they're going to involve Chris Evans in, as that was rumored to be one of the projects he's eyeing up with this potential new contract. Now, a lot of this is rumors, speculation. Even the story itself is a big old rumor being reported originally by the hashtag show and then being covered on murphysmultiverse.com. Both of those websites are pretty legit to me, so worth talking about here with all of you. I want to know what you think about this. Let us know your thoughts about this story in the comments section below. As I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I will see you in the next video.